while I'm talking, I'm going to quickly open my wallet and see. It's one of the, I believe it is, hang on, A positive is what it says on one of my records, on the little thing I have in my wallet.
Well, I would suppose that others would want to look at their own, because perhaps whatever your blood type is, maybe if somebody else has it, they may think, whoa, I could be a target for these guys.
Well,
you
blood
said earlier,
type doesn't necessarily matter. It's more of really, let's consider it bloodline, and I'm talking about DNA and genetics. That's really what they're targeting. They like to keep it in the family.
All right, we have this question from the Fast Blast. Do you know if chemtrails are being used to alter the DNA of humans?
That I don't know, but I do know that chemtrails are being used for basically poisoning us and for altering even weather at times.
And kind of a maintenance question here. Did the military allow you to have tattoos?
Yes. Now, of course, the tattoos that people see in my video, and this again, a lot of people saying, no way could a guy like this be in the military, but I'm telling you, if there's anyone who's listening that has friends that were part of Delta Force or even some of the other real special ops, black ops, a lot of them are tattooed. Now, I didn't have any of the tattoos that are on my neck or even my hands or my knuckles, but I did have a lot of tattoos because the specific uniform I wore, you couldn't see really any skin.
Aaron, it looks like you have a lot of people that qualify to be abducted and tortured. Our live chat looks like everybody in there is an A positive. So there may be a lot of government plants right there in the Edge live chat. Well,
let's just tell the viewers not to be alarmed because, again, I don't do these interviews to scare people. I do these interviews for two main reasons. One, to make people aware of what's happening, and two, to also let them know that I'm not the only one, that there's a lot of us out there that are coming out of underground that want to let people know that just because all stuff is happening, there are ways, there are things that everyone can do to help really repair them on a DNA and a psychic level.
Okay. We're getting near to the end of the broadcast. I know we started late because of my flight was late, but let me ask you this question here from Ohio, from Amanda, wants to know, what abilities do the super soldiers have?
Various abilities. I mean, we're talking everything from, there are also not just physical super soldiers, there are also psychic super soldiers. So you're talking bilocation, remote viewing, super strength, actually being able to stronger bone structure where they actually won't break their bones. We're even talking about telekinesis, pyrokinesis. We're talking even being altered with enhancements to where their heart will start right away if for some reason they get electrocuted or even drown or something. There is a huge scope with that.
This question is from Paul in Australia. He asked, one, have you heard of somebody, and it was one of our previous guests, by the way, Aaron Kaplan. He claims that astronauts had to be injected with the Nephilim gene in order to get to the moon. Have you heard of Aaron Kaplan, and what do you think about that claim?
I've heard of him, but as far as that claim, I've never heard. I really haven't, so I can't really comment on it. I don't know.
This question from Peter: have you heard of the John Titor case or Titor case?
John Titor?
Yeah, T-I-T-O-R.
No, again,
okay.
I don't. I don't know who that is.
Okay. And a couple more quick questions. What have you ever been to a MyLab op?
I was one of the guys that did MyLabs. Military abductions, yes.
Yeah.
But my team that was one of the many missions we did. And we would do it for various reasons. We'd do it under Operation Spyglass, but we'd also do for what we call defectors, and those could have been, people that had been getting, people like me. I used to MyLab people like me that were out and about, maybe put on certain kind of status, and then we decided, or it was actually decided that they were needed to come back, and we went out and we got them.
Wow. Like a sort of a retrieval operation?
Yes, exactly.
And did you have to hit them on the head to get them to go, or what?
Whatever we had to use. There were a lot of different tools in my toolkit, so to speak.
And did you ever have to use force with extreme prejudice?
Yes, we're talking about certain. Not everything was in my lab as people may think. Sometimes it was a matter of maybe taking someone that was close to them and basically through indirect means having them come back.
Well, now, of course, you realize I just asked extreme prejudice, as a military person would know, would be killing, so that means you'd be taking dead bodies back?
I don't ever recall taking dead bodies back. The people that I killed were not of interest that they wanted back.
Oh, okay. And we're getting close to the end. And Aaron, at this point, then, any topic or comment that you wanted, you knew you were coming on broadcast for a week or so, did you want to be sure to talk about? Does anything pop in your mind that we haven't talked about that you intended to talk about tonight?
No, but there is one thing that I do try to say at the end of the shows, and I'll be very, very brief. I just want people to know that, again, it's a lot of intense stuff I've talked about and a lot of stuff that people will find highly unusual and may not believe. You know what? That's okay. If you don't believe me, that's fine. But don't stop looking in and researching. Don't just take my word for it. I'm not the end-all, say-all. There are many other people out there that are talking about the same things. Mm-hmm. Even people that I was directly or indirectly involved with in some manner. But the biggest thing is to keep becoming awake and aware. Keep doing what you can to improve yourself. Speak on your cell phone using a speakerphone. Be cautious of the vaccinations. Eat more raw food. Stay away from the melamine and the aspartame and all that stuff because good things are happening, and it's happening at a rate that really does have the global elite scared.
And nothing I like better than to join in the crowd that's scaring the elite. Aaron, the people unanimously in the live chat want to thank you for coming on the program.
Well, I'd like to thank them for being in the live chat and asking all the questions. I don't think there's even the questions that challenge who I am, I do appreciate, because if you do not challenge me, then you're not challenging yourself. So I appreciate and thank all the questions. Okay.
As I said, you can review everybody's comments there in the live chat. There's archive 1, 2, 3, probably 18 or 19 different pages of that. 25 now, it looks like. So that'll be up, and then it's 25 pages of comments, and then the video should start to replay shortly after the broadcast, and the audio will be up here later. Aaron McCollum, appreciate you coming on the Edge television broadcast. Can we have you on again sometime?
Absolutely, and I think in fact I got to give your counterpart Andy a message to see what he wants to do the next one for there. But yes, I'm more than happy.